Oh, I've already noticed a problem wearing glasses. I'm gonna have backlash in there, aren't I? It's fine. I never wear glasses in vlogs, so you can have this as a one-off. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm off to London with my mum and we're going to see Wicked. So we booked this really last minute. We literally booked it on Wednesday. It's now Friday, and I love Wicked. Like, I've seen it once before. I saw it in my first year of college, and it's a great show. I sat in the stalls, but very far stage left, very angled view, but it was still great. Whereas today we managed to get £80 tickets, like £80 per ticket for £40. So we basically saved £80 on going to see Wicked, which is pretty awesome. And we're sitting, my mum doesn't like to sit in the stalls because she's quite short and she's always worried that she's going to get someone with like big hair or she's going to get a really tall person in front of her. So we always try and sit on the first balcony when we go with my mum, because she prefers like a kind of more like a leveled view or like an angled view slightly, because I know a lot of theatres have angled thing, but I've been to Wicked and I know it's not really that angled on the stalls. So anyway, we tend to normally go for the first balcony. So we're sitting central of the first balcony and in like one of the few beginning rows, so I'm really excited because I'm going to get like a proper front on view. But as I say, I just love Wicked, seen it before, it's a great show. Yeah, I can't wait for my mum to see it. She's only really seen two other big like West End shows. Like we've seen, me and her have been to see loads of touring stuff like Hairspray, Grease. We saw Mamma Mia, but we saw a tour version, so I guess it is the same. But yeah, the only other one she's seen is Oliver, which she went to for like her 40th birthday. And she's seen Motown the Musical, so this is like her next big one, and I think like she's gonna bloody love it. I feel like I'm doing the Dreamgirls version of Wicked now, because Dreamgirls I booked on the day and then went, which if you haven't checked out the video, go check out the video, I'll put the link above now. And yeah, so I feel really underprepared, but like I'm glad because it means I didn't have to wait for it. So this is my first show of 2019. That's exciting, because my last vlog that came out about Hell, which you'll also notice I'm wearing the same outfit. Also, whilst we're on the outfit conversation, everyone keeps asking me where this is from. So it's from Bershka. I believe it's like £20–30, something like that. It's really comfy. I'm obsessed. I can't stop wearing it. Just waiting around, and then we're gonna go get our train at 4 o'clock and go grab some food in London before the show. So we have just arrived at London Victoria. Train journey was okay, except when we had an annoying kid, didn't we? Who was like, you know, that typical spoiled like child out of the two children. It was like, oh, I'm not winning, and then puts on the stupid voice like this. We had that the whole journey until we then ended up sitting together, and then as you saw from the clip, we were watching, what's it called? Hotels. It's like pop-up hotels basically. It's like house hotels. I'll write it down here what it's actually called. It's on Netflix and we're like addicted, aren't we? We're like on phase 2 because there's like 2 or 3 rounds or something, and we're like addicted. So watched an episode of that on the train, which is really cool. Yeah, we just got here, went out spoons, we ordered food. Are you excited for Wicked? This is our first time. I'm so excited for her to see it. Just finished food and now we're gonna go get a drink quickly before going to the theatre. If you don't know like London that well, the Wicked Theatre is just outside London Victoria Station, which is super handy for trains home, and it's just handy in general. We're actually at WH Smith's, so I'm gonna quickly stop vlogging, go back out WH Smith's. I'm like buzzing for this because I know what's in store, so I feel like I can pay attention to like a lot of the like finer details. Are you excited? What are you looking forward to the most? Just the whole thing. You don't really know what to expect, do you? No. So that's what's quite cool. So yeah, we're currently heading there. We've got to go pick up our tickets from box office because we ordered them to box office. And then yeah, so we'll probably do like another little review. So the next time I'll probably be speaking is when we're on our train home.
Sorry.
It's alright. Wow. we have just got on the train and we thought we'd do like a little theatre review kind of little section where we talk about what we thought about the show. So I've seen the show before, I think it's bloody insane. We had an understudy Elphaba, whose name I'll put down below, and we had an understudy Glinda, who I'll put down below, because our Glinda was away on holiday. I don't know about our Elphaba. They were both incredible. You would not be able to tell at all they were understudies. You can tell why they're understudies for lead roles, because they basically deserve the lead role. Like, they were so bloody good. Some of those notes that Elphaba was hitting, especially in No Good Deed, incredible. As Long As Your Mind is my favourite song, always has been, always will be. Seen it again, loved it even more. Then we had David Witt, is that his name? Yeah, from EastEnders, who was playing Fiyero, and his voice, wasn't it so good?
He was my favourite.
Was it? His voice is so bloody good. Like, I don't know what I expected. I didn't expect much, I didn't think. But it was so
He'd done
good.
some sort of theatre stuff, or sort of ballet type dance or something.
Yeah.
But then when you see him in EastEnders, you always think, have they lost it a little bit?
Yeah.
Or lost their confidence or something?
He was incredible, wasn't he? He was so
He was
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
And even better, he was good looking.
Yeah, what did you think about like the show? Like the
You
story?
wouldn't know those understudies.
Yeah.
It's really good because I didn't know the story.
Yeah.
So it tells you up to The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
But just the singing, the dancing, all the ensemble people, absolutely amazing. All the scenery. Yeah.
It's proper on it, isn't it? It's so
Yeah.
good.
You can see why it's been going for so long.
Yeah, so we're going to quickly just dip in. I ended up doing a whole video on it because today has proper fueled me. But basically we were sat in seats, and the whole way through my mum had two people either side talking, and then I had two people side, which were worse than those people. They kind of knew when to stop, whereas the two the other side of me talked the whole way through. The whole show shouted so loud, and I'm not one to like confront people or like say something. I full on said something to my mum really loud to make sure they could hear, and then I actually went up to a member of staff and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not one to complain, but the people next to me, could you please have a word? And she was like, I'm sorry, I don't want you to be put through this again. I'm going to move you. So thankfully the staff of the Apollo Victoria Theatre, thank you so much, you're so nice, like I respect you so much.
But they can only move you forward.
Yeah, so she said to me, she was like, I can only move you forward because I can't ruin your view and I can't ruin your seats. So she moved us forward, and lucky enough there were seats forward spare, so we did get moved. And at the beginning of the first act there was a bit, the second act there was a bit of talking, but then after that it all kind of died down a bit. My mum said there was the guy next to her was trying to flirt so much with his wife, like kept kissing her and like trying to nick on with her, but it wasn't as bad as Act 1. But it just fuels me a little bit that people can come to the theatre and act like that. They should have more respect for the actors on stage and the people around.
And you never heard
Yeah, because the show is so captivating. Like the show is incredible.
mesmerised.
Yeah, because it's incredible.
But parents
And adults. Just
if you don't want to go, don't go.
Exactly.
Don't take somebody who's not interested.
it's just worse.
Bugs me.
But we could talk about that all day. We're not going to, because the show was so incredible. We're not going to let that phase anything about it, because the show's just incredible. Make sure you go see Wicked. It's going to be there forever. You can just tell it's an incredible show. But yeah, so on our last train home, I'm tired now. I'm tired. I always think like watching a show in the evening is so tiring as well, because you want to watch everything, and you want to like stay concentrating on everything, so you're kind of like looking everywhere. You have to mega concentrate. That's probably it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications when I post, and I'll see you again next week with another video. Goodbye.